controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong.
Roberts going deep on the first play, has Sherrod Johnson.
Finds Cosby in the corner, his three-pointer. It's good!
Into quadruple coverage, Jaden Brown came down with that football.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang!
Burnett, his three is good.
Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
Hello and welcome to this JV football matchup. The Saints taking on the Benedictine Cadets as they prepare to kick it off.
We have E.J. Johnson to kick it off here for the Saints.
And the kick is rather short and tripping up on the special teams. And the Saints, that's going to prevent Benedictine from getting too big a return. It looks like number 18 for Benedictine, Chris Epps, just slipped on it. So that's going to start Benedictine's drive at their own 35-yard line. So here comes the snap and the handoff out to the right side, not getting too far, only about 2 yards, is Rice Davis, running back for Benedictine. It's Hayes Corbett lining up in shotgun formation at quarterback for Benedictine. Takes the snap, hands it off again. Up the middle, a good run. Halted just short of the first down marker. So about 7 yards on the play for Davis. And they are going to give him the first down, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 at Benedictine's 45-yard line. So shotgun formation again. Corbett takes the snap, doesn't hand it off, keeps it himself, and brought down in the backfield. Loss of about a yard. And it's going to be 2nd and 11 for Benedictine. A loss of 1 on the play. So shotgun formation again. Corbett takes the snap. Quick screen pass, slimming through a tackle up the sideline about 8 yards. Going to be about 3rd and 3. He's brought down by Giano. So 3rd and 3. Shotgun formation again. Corbett takes the snap, hands it off. It's going to be enough for a first down just at the line to gain for Benedictine. Again, Rice Davis taking these runs for Benedictine. Here's Will Baruch, who finally brought him down. So far, a steady, sustained drive from the Cadets. Shotgun formation, takes the snap, hands it off, and brought down at about the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. I don't think so. He's taken down by Tommy Holdaway. And they're going to call it 2nd and 10 Or sorry, 2nd and 9. So they're going to give him the 1 yard on the play. And rolling out to the right, pass is incomplete. Was looking for Ryan Griffith, could not find him. So that's going to be a 3rd and 9 now for the Cadets. So it's the 2nd, 3rd down of the game. First one is 3rd and 3, and they got it. So on 3rd and 9, lining up in shotgun formation. Corbett takes the snap, hands it off, and brought down early. And that is a great tackle by Jackson Hawthorne, bringing him down before he could get far. And that's a 4th and 9 now. So the Cadets are going to bring out their punt team. And a good stop there by the Saints. So punting away is number 30 for Brennan Larkin. And it is in the end zone, a touchback. Saints were holding their breath on that one. Looks like it might have almost stopped inside the 5, but luckily it just kept rolling, and the Saints get the touchback. So now that puts them out their 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 20. So the handoff will go maybe a couple yards. But pushing on, trying to get him a little further. I think he only got about 2 yards, maybe. It was Will Baruch on the carry. And they're going to give him 2 yards, so it's going to be... No, they're going to give him 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. So 2nd and 7. Shotgun formation. Takes a snap, takes it himself, and brought down at the line, the original line of scrimmage, it looks like. So I think that's going to put them back at 3rd and 10. 3rd and 11. Takes a snap, drops back, throws it, and cannot connect. Smith was looking for Will Baruch and just couldn't make the connection. So it's 4th and 11 from the Saints' own 19-yard line. They're going to come out to punt this one. So Ciano, high snap, manages to get the punt off, and it's taken in by number 2 for the Cadets. Nigel Vinny got it, but he could not get far. And it was Broads Basham taking him down, a great open field tackle. So the Benedictine is going to start this drive inside Saints territory at about their 37-yard line. So it takes the snap, hands it off, up the middle, some nice yards out of it. It's a good carry. Looks like maybe 10 yards might have gotten up to the first down line. And they're going to give them 9 yards. So 2nd and 1 for the Cadets. Been pretty good running it so far.
The Cadets seemed like they're wanting to pound the rock for the whole game.
And they will do just that on this play, getting the first down. So Corbett gets the first down for him. Put him up a couple yards. So it's a 1st and 10 from the Saints' 23-yard line. So shotgun formation, takes the snap, hands it off, and brought down after, I want to say, 7 yards. Going to give him about 6. So 2nd and 4 for the Saints. Or sorry, for Benedictine. So he takes the snap, hands it off again. Very run-heavy offense. And the Cadets are in first for the touchdown, making it 6-0 early here against the Saints. Number 35. That's Josiah Johnson. And he gets in, gets that first score of the game here against the Saints. So the extra point is up and good. A great kick there. Number 42, Blake Boggs. So the Cadets go up 7-0 early here in this game. About 6 minutes in, 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. So the Cadets preparing to kick it off here. They're huddling up. Not sure exactly what they're talking over, but getting into position here. So Boggs preparing to kick it off. And the kick is a line drive. Not taken in there. Good recovery by number 9. That's Will Baruch. Thought it was going to slip out of his hands there. Might have been a turnover if it had, but he managed to recover that pretty well. So he did have his knee on the ground, though, so that'll start the Saints drive at about the 35-yard line. Correction, it's going to be about the 22-yard line. Smith takes a snap, runs it himself. Pressure already coming in through the backfield. And I don't know if he got anything off of that. And they're going to give him 2 yards. Or 3 yards. No, 2. 1, 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9. Smith in pistol formation takes a snap, pitches it out, and blown up in the backfield. The play going nowhere. And they're Benedictine saying they have it. Looks like there's a fumble on the play. Not 100% sure who recovered. I think the Saints did. So Saints recovered it, so it's just going to be a 3-yard loss. And 3rd and 12 after the pitch to Aiden Curtin. So back to shotgun formation. Smith rolling out to his right. Pass is complete, not going very far though. So he made the pass on the run to Reed Owen. About halfway to the first down, but it's going to be 4th and 5. And the Saints are coming out here to punt it again. The Cadets defense looking pretty airtight so far. Looks like some tight coverage down on the right side of the field. Looks like they're playing man, and the punt is going to roll up to about the 44-yard line of Benedictine. So the Cadets will start their drive off on the 45-yard line. They're starting their last couple within Saints territory. And takes a snap, hands it off in the jet sweep. So not technically a jet sweep, a pitch up
Touch
to
pass,
Hans.
good gain of 4 yards.
So the pass got him about 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. So the snap, handoff as usual, and pushing his way up is number 20 for the Cadets, Ryser Davis, getting about, I want to say, 15 yards out of it.
Cadets O-line gave Davis some great holes to run through.
Yeah, the Saints having a hard time stopping that run. And under a minute left to go here in this first quarter. So pistol formation, shotgun formation. Takes the snap, rolls left, and gets the pass off. And taken down is number 5, Ryan Griffith. And it is 2nd and 3 after a gain of 7. So the handoff gets them the first down to end off the first quarter. And the Saints are going to start the second one in Saints territory, up 7-0. So the first quarter has concluded. We'll be back shortly for the second. So we're back here for the second quarter. Jogging backs for a long pass. Probably first long pass of the game from either side. It's going to be incomplete. And I think he's looking for Ryan Griffith, who was looking for a pass interference flag, did not get it. So it's just going to be 2nd and 10 from the Saints' 27-yard line. So shotgun formation, takes the snap, and the pitch out to his left, and into the end zone is number 20 for the Cadets. It's Rice Davis, and the Cadets go up 13-0. And Reese Davis, and the Cadets will go up 13-0 with a chance for the extra kick to make it 14-0. Establishing a dominant run game early in this match. And Blake Boggs will kick the extra point. And the snap is up, and the kick is good. And
Right
the
through
Cadets,
uprights.
14-0. And they will kick it off again for the Saints, who will hope to gain some momentum here, as this game could get away from them pretty quickly. So with 9 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first half, the Cadets will kick it off up 14-0. In the kick, another line drive. Taken in. That's number 3, Blake Mormon. Cutting out to the right side. Not going to go too far, though.
It's around the 28-yard line. Tony Smith.
And
did not
swallowed
escape
up.
the sack.
Yeah, swallowed up by the defense. Benedictine had 3 guys there in the backfield. The offensive line not doing any favors on that play. It's going to make it 2nd and 15.
Seems like the referee is taking someone off the field for blood.
So shotgun formation. Smith takes it. Jet sweep. That's not going to go very far. Brought down is number 5, Graham Winters, the sophomore. And that's going to make it about 3rd and 23. A long way to go for that first down marker.
Smith with 3 targets to the right.
And pressure coming again, and Smith cannot escape it. The offensive line, again, not doing him any favors there, and it's 4th and a mile. So
Upson punt the ball.
In the back of his own end zone, 4th and I think about 30.
Might be even more.
So the Saints will take a timeout to talk this one over. And they're going to be punting it away from the back of their own end zone on 4th and Tahiti. So the punt is up, not too long, up to about the 35-yard line, and cutting over to the right, getting some good blocking. That's not quite down yet. He still has the ball. And number 6 for Benedictine. There's a flag on the play, but Grayson Ciano staying up. There's a flag on the play. There's a fumble. That looked like it was recovered by the Saints, but there is a flag. We'll see what this is. So they're going to call an illegal blindside block on Benedictine. So Aiden Curtin recovers the fumble. They're going to decline the blindside block penalty, and the Saints are going to recover the ball.
Have a fresh set of downs.
Yep, 1st and 10 from within their own 10-yard line. I think their own 7-yard line is where they've spotted it. So Benedictine just not going their way with that ball security, and that run by Tony Smith will not go very far. Lost about 3. And they are on their own 5-yard line with a 2nd and 13. And this would have to be a long drive for the Saints. Long way to go. So coming out of the snap. In shotgun formation, Smith in his own end zone. Takes a snap, draws back to pass. The pass is complete. About maybe 5 yards, 4 or 5 there. That was to number 29, Thomas Dickinson. So it's 5 yards out of the play, 3rd and 8 from their own 9-yard line. So takes the snap, drops back again, makes the pass, and good coverage there from Benedictine.
Number 2, Nigel Vinny almost jumped the route there.
Yeah, came up behind him and just batted it down. So 4th and 8. And again, the Saints will have to punt it away from within their own 10-yard line. He's in the middle of his own end zone, punting away, nearly blocked. And the kick is up, again fielded, and bouncing off defenders, not bringing down, just losing. Finally brought down, and number 6, Grayson Ciano, was just trying to make something out of nothing. And he should have just gone down right where he was, because tried to bounce off, go to his left, but kept just having to run back away from the defenders. And
ended up losing about 10 yards on his return.
Yeah, I imagine Benedictine's coach will not be happy with that one. So Benedictine's drive going to start from about the 48-yard line of the Saints. Could have started from maybe the 30 or 35. So shotgun formation, takes the snap, the handoff up the middle, and getting that first down is number 24 of the Cadets, Cooper Fulton. So it's a 1st and 10 from the Saints' 33-yard line, it looks like. 5 minutes left in the first half. And the quick shovel pass is going to go for and it's a fumble again. And again recovered by the Saints. Benedictine struggling with ball security here in the second quarter.
Back-to-back drives with a fumble for the Cadets.
So Cavanis recovers the fumble. And again, the Saints recover a fumble for a 1st and 10 within their own 10-yard line. And the Cadets just need to hold on to the ball. So it's on their 8-yard line. Look like the Saints are transitioning to more pass-heavy offense at the end of their last drive. Have to see if the coach sticks with that. And passing it is Smith nearly, and it is picked off. Off the deflection, picked off by Reese Davis. And the Saints immediately give the ball back to Benedictine, recover the fumble by throwing a pick. It's deflected off the hands of another defender and into Davis. Got on the ground, dove for that one.
Yeah, the pressure there got to Smith. He had to make a quick decision and ended up being a bad decision.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen this throughout a lot of the season. Smith just constantly under pressure and having to work around defenders. And it's very hard to make something happen in that condition. So, 1st and 10 from the Saints' 17-yard line. I believe Benedictine took a timeout. So, we will be back after this short break. So coming out of the time half, the Cadets have it. Shotgun formation, makes a handoff, and again, maybe not quite into the end zone is number 24, Cooper Fulton. Looks like he's on about the Saints' 2, 3, maybe 4-yard line. And they're going to get him at the 2.
The second quarter, besides the 2 fumbles, the Cadets' run attack has been averaging about 8 or so yards per carry.
Yeah, Saints have had a lot of difficulty slowing that down. And that one will go into the end zone. Yes, so the Cadets go up 20-0, can make it 21 after the extra kick, which Benedictine's kicker Broggs has looked great on those so far. So Broggs takes the snap, and the extra kick is good, and the Saints go down 21-0 with 4.5 minutes left in the first half. So the Cadets will kick it off again. And Boggs will take this one and higher than usual, farther than usual as well. And it's taken up and weaving his way through tackles down to the sideline, not still up, has a chance to go all the way. And number 9 for the Saints, Will Baruch, takes it all the way on the kickoff for the Saints touchdown, getting them on the board with 4 minutes left to go in the half. And a great return by Baruch. Got good blocking there on the sideline and just outran the defenders out in open space. Will Baruch on the return. And it is 6-21 now.
The Saints are going to be going for 2.
So looking to make it 8-21. And Smith takes it himself. Nowhere to go. Swallowed up by the Cadets defense. And it stays a 6-21 game. The Cadets leading the Saints here by 15 points. So the Saints will kick it off to the Cadets after the kick return touchdown by Baruch. The kick is low and coming to a halt and taken up by the Cadets and weaving his way through a couple defenders but not getting too far. The Cadets will begin their drive at about their own 25-yard line. So shotgun formation. Takes the snap, hands it off, and getting about, bowling his way through about 12 yards on the play. So taking the snap, taking it himself.
QB draw for about 4, maybe 5.
Yeah, I think 5 yards. Looks like you're going to give him 6. So Joey Wang brought him down. So a 6-yard gain is what they're going to say. And it's going to be 2nd and 4 for the Cadets. Take the snap, dropping back to pass, and pressure in his face. And is that picked? No, it is not picked off. His target was not moving very much for that one. I don't know if the sun was in his eyes or what, but nearly could have been intercepted.
I think it was a miscommunication between the wide receiver and the quarterback. I think the wide receiver might have run the wrong route.
Takes the snap, pitch out to his left. This one's going to go while a big run and breaking away for another Cadets touchdown. That's number 35, Josiah Johnson. A near 50-yard run, I believe. Longer than 50 yards, I think. And the Cadets put another touchdown on the board, leading by 21. Chance to go up 22. So the kick is up, and it is good. And the Cadets lead the Saints 28-6 with 2.5 minutes left to go here in this first half. So the Cadets will once again kick it off. So the kick is high and far. And the return by number 3 for the Saints, Blake Mormon, is not going to go very far, maybe about 5 yards. It's knocked out of bounds, so it's going to be a first down starting from around their own 25-yard line. 26-yard line is where they're going to put him. So Smith takes the snap, hands it off. Handoff is going to go maybe a yard. Yes, they're going to call it a 1-yard gain in the 2nd and 9. So minute 45 seconds left. Drops back to pass. Pressure coming and dragged down. A huge loss of about 10 yards. Tony Smith sacked again.
That's the Cadets' 4th or 5th sack this half.
So the Cadets take a timeout. About a minute and a half left to go here in the second half. We'll be back after this short break. Pass is broken up. I was looking for Baruch. Baruch was covered by about 3 guys, and it's going to be 4th and about 17, and they're going to punt it away again. This time within their own 20. Saints have had to do a lot of punting from deep in their own territory this game. Of course, they've had some pretty good special team plays, a fumble, turnover, and kickoff return. We'll hope for something similar to happen here. So, team to snap and kicking it off, almost blocked. And it is going to roll up to nearly mid. Rolls out about the 49-yard line of the Saints.
Another great punt by
That
us.
is where the Cadets will start the
Benedictine
drive.
ball on the 50.
So they're going to start Benedictine from their 50-yard line. So midfield. So load in the backfield. Quick pass up the middle and avoiding defenders and through a couple and finally taken down in the secondary is Cam Pleasance. Number 1 for the Jets.
Number 1, Cam Pleasance. Joining our game. Working on Hawthorne and Blim.
Why are we running 2 high safeties? Pull them up to the line. You don't need 2 high safeties. Pull them up to the line, coach.
A QB draw and a fumble.
Yeah, I think Benedictine managed to recover that one.
Off the one play.
I believe that's what they say will happen. And a timeout is taken by the Cadets. Their last
Timeout Benedictine.
of the half of 23 seconds
Final
left to
timeout
go.
of the half.
Run the clock. Coming out of the timeout, Benedictine has 2nd and 8, and the Saints really just trying to stop them from putting more points on the board. 21 seconds left in the half. Takes a snap, everybody up for Benedictine, rolls to his right, and high pass is too high, just a little too far for Cam Pleasance. It is an incomplete pass, bled off about 6 seconds. About 6.5 seconds. So a 3rd and 6. Sorry, 3rd and 8.
Come on, Saints, make some noise. Get some noise on the sideline. Show some energy. Let's go, boys.
So takes the snap. Quick pass is not going to be caught.
Slightly in front of the receiver.
About 4 seconds off the clock on that one, so 4th down, and I think they're going to try and kick a field goal here. Sorry. So this field goal would be
Watch the ball. Watch the ball.
from the 33-yard line. So we'd have to go about 43 yards through the uprights. So Boggs, the kick hits the upright and joints off, and 5 seconds left to go in the half. Saints offense will take over, probably just going to kneel this one off, but Benedictine fails to put points on the board for halftime. Had the leg just too far to the left, very barely too far.
And I think the Saints are going to take one shot here and then head into the half.
And they're going to call a false start on that one, I think.
False start on the Saints.
False start, ref.
Smith takes a kneel and will head in the half. The Cadets are up 28-6.
Yeah, and the Cadets also, I believe, received the ball after halftime, and we'll be back then. Welcome back to the Saints versus Cadets matchup here. The Cadets lead 28-6 here coming out of the half. And Saints have really had a hard time stopping Benedictine's run game. Has been the biggest thing. And Benedictine might be averaging probably north of 9-10 yards a carry against the Saints defensive line. And really Tony Smith has had a hard time playing under the amount of pressure coming at him throughout this game. So you got about 3 minutes till kickoff. So Benedictine kicking off to the Saints. So Boggs takes the kick. It is far, and it is dropped. But E.J. Johnson manages to recover that. Dropped it, picked it right back up, and that's going to put the Saints at their own 25-yard line to start this half off.
Johnson on the return for the Saints. 32 Chris Austin, last stop for the Cadets. First down SEC.
So the pitch out and trying to get out to his left, but not going to get very far is Will Baruch. And it's going to be a loss of 6, 2nd and 16 for the Saints. So far, all those pitches have yielded a loss for the Saints.
Smith throws one deep and it's just overthrown.
That's the first deep pass they've had him attempt all game.
Third down.
So takes the snap, drops back, airing it out again, and it looks like it barely off target.
Yes, for a holder. This is the fourth down.
Was looking for Ellis Holbert, barely gonna miss him. So it is 3rd and 16. 4th and 16, apologies, and they will punt it away. A 3 and out to start the second half. And the punt is barely not blocked, and special teams making a quick tackle against Nigel Vinny. There's a flag on the play, though. And they're going to put a roughing the kicker call on Benedictine. So it's a personal foul, so it'll be a first down for the Saints. And that is a big error by Benedictine. That is not the penalty you want, especially not when they're punting it away on 4th down. It's a rough way to give your opponent a free first down. Not that anyway isn't rough, but that in particular is just something that cannot happen. And so
St. Chris and I formation.
Yep. And the handoff will get a couple of yards, maybe 2, as that's Will Baruch on the play. Gonna give him 3 yards, gonna be 2nd and 7. So, taking the snap and not getting very far is Tony Smith. I think it is a QB draw that didn't go very far. So 3rd and 7, no gain. And Cadets bring pressure, and it's worked all night. And he gets the pass off, but cannot find a completion. And 3rd and 8 becomes 4th and 8.
Smith was getting chased there by two cadets and barely got the ball away.
Yep, so a 4th down, and the Saints will again punt it away. So they've been doing all throughout this game. So the punt is, oh, it is high. Not far, but very high. Got some hang time on it, and the fair catch is not caught. And the Saints have a chance to recover. And will they? I'm not sure. I think they did. Yes, the Saints recovered on the botched fair catch. The Saints capitalize, and Benedictine has another turnover. And the Saints had the ball way further up the field. Capitalizing on a bad fair catch attempt. So the handoff get about maybe 2 yards. So it's 2nd and 8 in Benedictine's territory. Shotgun formation. Tony Smith fumbles and recovers his own fumble, but he's going to lose about 5 yards on that. And it's going to be 3rd and about 13 now after the botched snap, with about 6 minutes plus 20 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter. So, shotgun formation, trying to get away from pressure and just swallowed whole by the defense. Nowhere to go for Tony Smith.
I think that was going to be designed to be a delayed halfback draw, which was just blown up immediately.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the smartest call with how Benedictine has managed to get pressure into the Saints' backfield. So it's about 4th, and I want to say about 4th and 20. 19 yards maybe, and they are going to go for it. Shotgun formation. Probably see a deep pass here. Rolling it out to his left. Benedictine bring pressure. The pass is caught, but cannot break free of 3 defenders.
Gain about 8 yards there on 4th down, but do not convert.
So is Reed Owen for the Saints. Will turn it over on downs. So shotgun formation, takes the snap, quick shovel pass, and it will go for a lot more than it should have. Breaking free and outrunning a couple defenders is number 2, Nigel Venny. And the Saints let up yet another big play. So brought down, I want to say 25-yard line. With about 5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, 25-yard line of the Saints. Benedictine again deep in the Saints territory. So shotgun formation, takes a snap, quick screen pass. Again out to that same target, Nigel Vaney. And gain of about 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4. So shotgun formation again. Takes the snap, hands it off. The handoff is up the middle and down to the 5-yard line of the Saints. Good for a first down, and it's 1st and goal. For Benedictine, it was Reese Davis on the carry.
Another play of great blocking by the Cadets O-line.
So it takes the snap, quick screen pass, and a missed tackle, and Cam Pleasance is into the end zone to make it 34-6. Cadets. 3 minutes and 47 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. So it's an illegal procedure penalty on the Cadets, and it's going to push them back about 5 yards on the extra point. And the kick is up and blocked. The Saints block it. And the Saints had about 3 or 4 guys in there through the line. And they block the kick to prevent Benedictine from getting to 35 points. So for the time being, Benedictine is about a 28-point lead at Knowles Field. So the kickoff is up. It's far. It's a good one. Taken in by E.J. Johnson, weaving around one fender, and finally taken down about the 30-yard line a little bit before that. So the Saints trying to get something going on offense. They haven't yet. Shotgun formation. Smith pitches it out and cutting back to the left and swallowed whole by the defense.
Short game by Avery Purdue.
That's Avery Prude, and just could not get very far past the Cadets' defensive line.
Yep, ran into a group tackle by the Cadets.
And the handoff up the middle, not going to go very far, maybe 3 yards out of it.
Advances almost to the 30. Third down.
So it's a 3rd down and 8 for the Saints offense. So Smith rolls to the right, and again, just too many defenders there in the backfield.
Too many cadets in the backfield. Fourth down.
And that brings up another 4th down for the Saints offense. And it will be 3rd and 13. 4th and 13, I apologize. And they will punt this one away. And taking the snap and punting it. It will go to past midfield. And I'm not sure where exactly they're going to spot. I think around midfield. And that is exactly where they'll spot it. It's the 50-yard line. And the handoff goes 14 yards, it looks like.
Coolest Bolton. First down run for the cadets.
This Cadets run game just keeps on churning.
And the snap is low, and the Benedictine quarterback falls. It looks like he took an injury there, cramped up, and the Saints recover the fumble. But it looks like Corbett is down on the field. Fell down trying to get the snap. Looks like he sustained some kind of injury. So Corbett walked off on his own accord, and the screen pass for the Saints, slipping a couple of tackles, is number 7, Reed Owen. Got maybe 4 yards out of it. Minute left here in the third quarter.
Yep, some great results out of that bubble screen there for a quick 4 yards.
So snap, handoff is going to lose about a yard. Going to be maybe 3rd and 7 here. So 3rd and 8 is what they're going to call it. And that will do it for the third quarter. We'll be back shortly for the start of the fourth. So we're back for the fourth quarter now. And first play, quarterback draw is going to go about, I want to say, 2 or 3 yards. So it's a 4th down again for the Saints, 4th and 6. So they're going to go for this one, and why not? And so Smith takes it, gets the pass off, and trying to fight for it, cannot, just pushed over, swarmed by defenders. I think he's about maybe a yard short, I think. So they're going to give him the first down, so they converted their first 4th down attempt of the game here in this to start this first quarter. Sorry, 4th quarter. So that's going to put them at about Benedictine's 41-yard line. So the quarterback draw goes about a yard for Tony Smith. It's going to be 2nd and 9. So that play will be stuffed up but at about the line of scrimmage. Screen pass, just no gain on that one. It'll be 3rd and 9. It's a little under 7 minutes left to play in the game. So taking the snap is Smith, drops back, pass up the middle, and it's dropped. A good pass, but his intended target, Smith-Reed, could not hold on to it. It's Lee Driscoll, the intended target, and the pass was good up the middle. Just some slippery hands there, and that's going to bring up 4th and 9. So again, the Saints will try and convert this 4th down here. 9 yards to go. Last one was about 6. Smith drops back, takes off himself, and cannot find that first down marker. Too many defenders in the backfield and stopping his path forward. And that will be a turnover on downs. Benedictine will take over at about their own 35-yard line. So with 7 minutes left to go, the Cadets take over at their own 37-yard line, and dropping back to pass, gets a screen pass off, and that'll be enough for the first down, and just cutting it twice, and finally taken down at the 25-yard line is Chris Epps. And a huge play to start off that drive.
And appears there's a Saint down.
So another handoff that's going to go right up the middle and taken down at about, let's say, the 8-yard line.
Appears wide receiver Cam Pleasance is now switched to the Cadets quarterback after Corbett went down.
Gonna spot him at the 9-yard line, so it's a 1st and goal for the Cadets. So rolling to the right, and a quick pass is not quite going to end up in the end zone. A couple yards short, 3, 4, maybe 2. And Pleasance got to Aiden Vaughn. And just below 6 minutes left to go in this game. So Benedictine not quite in the end zone, maybe a yard short there. So clock at 5 minutes and winding down here. And
Quarterback keeper goes nowhere.
yeah, it stood up at the line of scrimmage, and it brings up 4th and goal. The Saints making a stand against Benedictine late in this game. So Benedictine rolling out to his left, gets the pass off, and it is in to the end zone. And Benedictine puts another one on the board to get 40 points on the Saints, with a chance to make it 41. And the kick is up and good, and the Cadets up against the Saints 41-6. 3.5 minutes left to play. So Benedictine preparing to kick it off. Waiting. And here the kickoff comes. It is low to the ground and taken in quickly.
Mormon with the ball.
So it's Mormon with the return. Took it about 5-10 yards. So 3.5 minutes left. Pitch rolling out to his left. Not getting anything out of that. Loss of about 4 yards. And we have Charlie Johnson in at quarterback now in for Tony Smith. So he switched to the backup for the Saints. So it's 2nd and 12 now. So handoff, not going anywhere. It's trying to get out the middle, but it's just going to lose about 2 yards and be 3rd and 14. So taking the snap and quick screen pass. And it's complete and slinging a tackle, getting the first down and more. Is a pass to number 7, Reed Owen. Saints get about, I want to say, 20-something yards out of it. 25 plus. And it is enough for a first down, but a minute and a half left to go here in this game. And takes the snap, rolls out to his left, pressure coming, and taking it himself, going about, still up, going about 13 yards on that one. So Hutchins gets out to the outside and gets some extra yards, and 45 seconds left to go, running clock. And a timeout called by Benedictine. So out of the timeout. 39.5 seconds left to go. And dropping back to pass. Takes it and it's dropped. Was looking for number 4, Nash Milner. And 30 seconds left to go with the running clock. So 10 seconds left and brought down. That will be the last play of the game. Saints lose 6-41. And Benedictine with an impressive away win. And our next stream will be a varsity football matchup. Same teams, Saints versus Cadets at Benedictine. And you should look out for that about 4 p.m. We'll be live then. I'll be commentating, and thank you for tuning in.